which is called Another Side of Bob Dylan, and it's one of his earlier albums. I was listening to it on my way home from work today, and I find his music is, it's like, you know, you can, I mean, I've heard a lot of these songs so many times that they're almost overplayed, you know, that you sort of tune them out and take them for granted a little maybe, and then every once in a while when you stop and really listen to them, you know, as if you're hearing them for the first time, it's just like, the language, his use of language is just incredible. Oh my god, it gets to me. I just love it so much. I really like, you know, usually I prefer his later stuff, like after, you know, Blonde on Blonde, that era onward. But I forget sometimes how great his early stuff was. Like, not even getting into the meaning of it, but just the words that he uses and the way he arranges them and the way he sings them. It's just like the words themselves are heavy, and, you know, they demand to be read slowly, and they're just like dripping with alliteration, and it does something for me. There's other songs that are like that too, like Joni Mitchell, I find, is like that. It's in the Beatles, you know, if you listen to something like All You Need Is Love, for example, it's so overplayed, you know, everyone, it's just a cliche, but if you actually stop and listen to, like, the verses, not just the chorus, and really, you know, contemplate it, it's pretty cool. Like a Rolling Stone, another Bob Dylan song that's like that for me. If I actually pay attention and listen, it just blows my mind every time I hear it. Anyway, so I thought I would just read the first 4 songs off that album if I can fit them all into 15 minutes. So the first song is called All I Really Want to Do. Alright. I ain't looking to compete with you, beat or cheat or mistreat you, simplify you, classify you, deny, defy, or crucify you. All I really want to do is, baby, be friends with you. No, and I ain't looking to fight with you, frighten you, or uptighten you, drag you down or drain you down, chain you down or bring you down. All I really want to do is, baby, be friends with you. I ain't looking to block you up, shock or knock or lock you up, analyze you, categorize you, finalize you, or advertise you. All I really want to do is, baby, be friends with you. I don't want to straight face you, race or chase you, track or trace you, or disgrace you, or displace you, or define you, or confine you. All I really want to do is, baby, be friends with you. I don't want to meet your kin, make you spin or do you in, or select you, or dissect you, or inspect you, or reject you. All I really want to do is, baby, be friends with you. I don't want to fake you out, take or shake or forsake you out. I ain't looking for you to feel like me, see like me, or be like me. All I really want to do is, baby, be friends with you. Okay. So that one is probably more about relevance than language. And then this one is just, I've always loved it. This one's called Black Crow Blues. I woke in the morning wandering, wearied and worn out. I woke in the morning wandering, wearied and worn out, wishing my long-lost lover would walk to me, talk to me, tell me what it's all about. I was standing at the the side road, listening to the billboard knock. Standing at the side road, listening to the billboard knock. Well, my wrist was empty, but my nerves were kicking, ticking like a clock. If I got anything you need, babe, let me tell you in front. If I've got anything you need, babe, let me tell you in front. You can come to me sometime, nighttime, daytime, anytime you want. Sometimes I'm thinking I'm too high to fall. Sometimes I'm thinking I'm much too high to fall. Other times I'm thinking I'm so low I don't know if I can come up at all. Black crows in the meadow, sleeping across a broad highway. Black crows in the meadow, across a broad highway. Though it's funny, honey, I'm out of touch, don't feel much like a scarecrow today. Okay, but you have to listen to it, because the way he sings it is so cool. Okay, so the next two are just, it's the language, mostly, that I want to try and read, and I hope I can do it justice. I'm going to try and read them kind of slow, so that all the sounds and all the, just everything you can hear it. Okay, so this one's called Spanish Harlem Incident. Gypsy gal, the hands of Harlem cannot hold you to its heat. Your temperature is too hot for taming. Your flaming feet are burning up the street. I am homeless, come and take me to the reach of your rattling drums. Let me know, babe, all about my fortune, down along my restless palms. Gypsy gal, you got me swallowed. I have fallen far beneath your pearly eyes, so fast and slashing, and your flashing diamond teeth. The night is pitch black. Come and make my pale face fit into place, oh please. Let me know, babe, I'm nearly drowning. If it's you, my lifeline's trace. I've been wondering all about me ever since I seen you there. On the cliffs of your wildcat charms I'm riding. I know I'm around you, but I don't know where. You have slayed me. You have made me. I got to laugh halfways off my heels. I got to know, babe. How will you surround me, so I can know if I am really real? Okay, and the last one is called Chimes of Freedom. And, this makes me really, really, I would say happy. It's not even happy, it's just, yeah, it has an effect on me. Language, eloquence, and using language like this is just like, wow. I love it. Okay, so, Chimes of Freedom. Far between sundown's finish and midnight's broken toe, we ducked inside the doorway as thunder was crashing, as majestic bells of bolts struck shadows in the sounds, seeming to be the chimes of freedom flashing. Flashing for the warriors whose strength is not to fight. Flashing for the refugees on the unarmed road of flight, and for each and every underdog soldier in the night. And we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. In the city's melted furnace, unexpectedly we watched, with faces hidden as the walls were tightening, as the echo of the wedding bells before the blowing rain dissolved into the bells of the lightning. abandoned and forsaked, tolling for the outcast, burning constantly at stake, and we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. Through the mad, mystic hammering of the wild, ripping hail, the sky cracked its poems in naked wonder, that the clinging of the church bells blew far into the breeze, leaving only bells of lightning and its thunder, striking for the gentle, striking for the kind, striking for the guardians and protectors of the mind, and the poet and the painter far behind his rightful time, and we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. In the wild cathedral evening, the rain unraveled tales, for the disrobed faceless forms of no position, tolling for the tongues with no place to bring their thoughts, all down in taken for granted situations, tolling for the deaf and blind, tolling for the mute, for the mistreated mateless mother, the mistitled prostitute, for the misdemeanor outlaw, chained and cheated by pursuit, and we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. Even though a cloud's white curtain in a far-off corner flashed, and the hypnotic splattering mist was slowly lifting, electric lights still struck like arrows, fired but for the ones condemned to drift or else be kept from drifting, tolling for the searching ones on their speechless seeking trail, for the lonesome-hearted lovers with too personal a tale, and for each unharmful gentle soul misplaced inside a jail, and we gazed upon the chimes of freedom flashing. Starry-eyed and laughing, as I recall when we were caught, trapped by no track of ours, for they hanged suspended. As we listened one last time, and we watched with one last look, spellbound and swallowed till the tolling ended, tolling for the aching, whose wounds cannot be nursed, for the countless confused, accused, misused, strung out ones and worse, and for every hung-up